Hi, Christian here. Today I'm going to tie a ESL shrimp, and in my vise I have chosen a Krogh size 4 saltwater streamer hook and give it a slight bend up here in the front. And I'm going to use a nylon thread for this one. Makes it easier for me. I don't have to make a nylon rib later on. Just use the nylon thread all the way. And I'm start by going back towards the bend of the hook. And the dubbing I'm using is a blend half and half of Canadian Rainbow Arizona Shield Dub and some tan STF dub, half and half. Just want the little more length from the STF dub. The Canadian Rainbow Arizona Shield Dub is kind of short, so that's why I'm blending it a bit. But the Canadian Rainbow color is really nice. I'm gonna start by making a small dubbing bundle down here towards the bend. Something like this. Something like that, and just a tiny bit more. Whoops. Like that. You have a mouth part or whatever it's supposed to to be, but I'm ready for the next part. And I've created a kind of a bump for the easy shrimp legs to get them sticking up a little bit, and I use these dirty brown ones. They come in a mold. I'm just gonna take them out. They are quite durable actually. This is a very durable fly. I use it in the local fjord. It's easy to vary this one. But I like this brown version, and so does the sea trout apparently. So that's the reason for this one. I'm going to take my easy shrimp legs here and tie in just in front of the dubbing. Make sure they are straight. Like that. And next up is a pair of easy shrimp eyes in small, extra small. It's called black. And the eyes I'm gonna almost align with the second set of joints here at the legs. Just slightly shorter than that. Because that will suit the shrimp shell I'm gonna use later on. Perfect. I'm gonna tie these in. Just see how it looks. And after that, I'm going to use some UV resin just to secure it all a little bit. Little drop of that on each side. I'm using a thin one. Soak it into the material very well. And set that. With that done, I'm going to take some of this stuff is nutria in a natural brown color. I'm going to try to find the longest fibers I can find. Like this, and get rid of all the underfur. Whatever it's called. Don't like that. Could use, I prefer using super hair actually. Super hair is a nice product, comes in all kinds of colors, but these ones are very nice as well. Suits the colors as well. I got a tiny bunch here of brown nutria. I'm gonna place on top of the shank here in between the eyes for like a type of antennas or whatever you like. Creates even more movement and tie this in. I'm gonna tie it all in just to create some volume, build up some volume here. I don't want the nutria to get longer than the last set of legs here. So you can aim for the legs here when you are finding out what length the nutria should have. Then I'm gonna add some rubber legs. I got these really nice ones. These are tan turtle grass rubber legs, they're called. Any rubber legs will do to create even more movement, which I'm gonna tie in on top of the nutria. Like this. I'm gonna tie these in as well, down the shank to create some of this shape I want. Like this, all the way back. Then I'm gonna take a bunch of my dubbing, which I'm gonna pull and lay on top to align the fibers a little bit. Then I'm gonna take a bunch of that. Let's see. A bunch of that I put here on top. Spread it out a little bit. And tie in the rest. Like that. Then I need to cover the shank up here in the front. I'm just gonna mix some more dubbing. like that. I'm gonna go backwards and forwards again. First a fin layer to cover the stuff I've done already. And then I'm going to use a thicker layer afterwards. And I need to get the thread in between the last two sets of legs here. So I need to go back further back. And that's where it gets a bit tricky, because you don't want to tie down the legs. And I'm gonna need a bit of material in between those sets of legs to help get the right shape of the fly. Whoops, I'm just gonna go backwards. Let's try that again. It is a bit tricky. This is teasing to get this leg. So now I have the thread where I want it. This is important because of the positioning of the shrimp shell, which I'm going to tie in now. And that's a Sportfisher in a medium size in a tan color. Really nice ones, these. Quite doable, and I like the coloring. I'm going to put this on top and see how it fits. And then I'm just going to tie that in. Now it gets a nice shape, the fly, or the shrimp. Just get rid of these. And then you're done. Almost. Then I'm gonna cover the shrimp shell with some HSAP UV resin, and this is the thin one. I'm gonna give it a tiny layer. Now it's important to not get any dubbing fibers on top of the shrimp shell when you're about to use your resin, otherwise it's gonna be a mess. And then before stepping it, I'm going to take my materials out here and pull up, straight up before stepping it, and then I'm going to lift the whole thing a little bit. And then I'm going to flip it over and comb it out. Comb some of the fibers out here underneath. Oops. There you have a very doable brown, tan brown ESL shrimp. Really good at the coast, I can assure you. Give it a try.